Hello YouTube, it's me again, Mr. Brandon's Blessed Up. It's good to see y'all here, that you're checking on this video with me. So I just went out for a walk, kind of clear my mind. Stuff with the new job has not exactly come through with fruition like I thought it would, and I come out seeking solace and pray and seek God's peace and clear my mind of anything trying to take from that, because I know God's still writing my story. So I made it to the summit up here, as you can see behind me and in front of me. I'm on the train tracks. I had to come up an embankment. I don't know if you can see out there through the trees, but that's normally where I walk. And it's been hard for me to walk. In the previous months, I had to use a cane after a fall. I already had some back issues, but I fell and kind of made it worse, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll just get out and walk, and came across this little challenge, and it was quite a quite a steep route I had to take to get up here. I'm going to anchor myself on this this beam right here at my feet. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the embankment I just climbed up. You see the cross ties. They kind of just fell down there. But I wasn't sure if I could do it. That's the always been the message of my life, and a lesson I've had to learn, both through mental health and physical health, and having those during the course of my life kind of wane off and caused me some reflection time, which I'm grateful for. Of course, some of us won't take the solace time, the meditation time, the rest time that we need to heal. So life has a way of, as long as you push through, it'll usher you to it and through it. And that's God. That's God's will. He has the will for every one of our lives. And mine's still in the works. I don't have to know His plan to know He's got it in His hands. So I made it up here with dirty hands. So I wanted to bring you along with me. I haven't done a video in a while. I just uploaded a short. So I made it to the summit up here, and it's mighty pretty. Quiet other than the work going on in the background. I can hear nature. And go for a little walk down the train tracks. And I'm just enjoying myself for the first time in months, being able to walk. Much less scale something like that. But the interesting part will be getting down, that's for sure. I don't know where this train track goes. I'm not sure if there's any cutoffs back to my apartment from here, but either way it goes, stay tuned for that. I may even, keep this video going just a little bit longer, but I'll definitely post an update video of that journey down, which should be a little bit fun. I'm going to take it real easy and careful, and just slide, go for the ride, It feels so good to be out right now. I was so stressed, because, I got a lot on my mind on things and places I want to be, things I want to do. And, I've prayed about it, leave it to God and His perfect timing. It'll happen. So I'm doing my part to, give it all to Him and to just relax, know that I'm in the right place at the right time. And, I wanted to share that, sometimes the resistance it's not to be perceived as a burden or things are just not going my way. A lot of times that's just it kind of reflects on the blessing, the prize that's waiting on the other end, right? So a lot of times I like to use the story of the life of a caterpillar. Sometimes, you get used to walking on the ground and, trying to hide and, be unseen so you don't have to worry about stuff picking you off, right? But then there comes a time when you've got to sleep. You've got to go into a deep rest. And it's a real moment of transition. But during that transition, you're falling apart. You're losing what made you comfortable. Your body can sometimes metaphorically turn into goo. But you trust the process. You wait it out. You trust God's timing, who's the only author of our story. So long as we give it to Him and allow Him to do His work, which is, it's so much more than we can understand until the conclusion of our lives. But then we notice that, that there's still some work to do. We still got to break out of the shell. There's still some resistance that we face. And what do? We start moving. We start getting stronger. And the next thing you know, we can see the sky again. We can see, the sun. We can have a breath of fresh air. And, it doesn't happen overnight. But when it does happen, there's no more worry about that. Oh, how long, it's just joy. It's just getting on there and letting the wings firm up. And then you take flight, that's a beautiful story and life, because now you're going through and you're not scared to be seen. You're a blessing to those who enjoy butterflies, and whenever you cross their path, some of us, like me, like myself, I'll stop everything I'm doing. Nearly, as long as I'm not driving and stuff. But I see a butterfly and it's beautiful. They're bright, they're vibrant. They're no longer grounded. They're aerial now. So just trust the process. Make sure you give yourself grace during that process and allow yourself a moment of solace and reflection and rest. So I hope this blessed some of you. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes. I'm going to go for a little walk down this way, see what's down here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn you around so you can see. I'm by the railroad. My little railroad shelter, so to speak. So, yeah, God bless you. Anyone who resonated with this, send a like. That equates to love for me, and the support and a comment that really helps this reach others that may be needing to hear it. And, ultimately, it's all glory to God. I'm just a vessel, and like a butterfly, I'm learning to fly. And making sure that I assist others that are still caterpillars. I'm doing my thing and walking, taking in these deep breaths of this beautiful, beautiful experience that I wasn't sure just a few months ago if I'd have it. So, God bless. Thank you.